This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Moses Lake High School co-ed cheer team is heading to nationals in Orlando, Florida. 2 men have been charged in connection to a January 12th drive-by shooting near Soap Lake. Snow hammered parts of the state over the weekend, forcing drivers to abandon their cars on slick roads.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Coming off their first state championship, the Moses Lake High School co-ed cheer team is heading to Orlando this week to compete against the nation's best teams. After placing second in state the past 2 years, the co-ed team narrowly beat North Thurston to win the 3A-4A state championship January 28th. The win gives the high school cheer team their third state title, but first in the highly competitive co-ed category.
We placed first this year, but the last couple years we've gotten second, so it's been kind of a process. The year before that, I think we got third. We've been striving for this first place finish for quite a while, so we were pretty excited. Co-ed is one of the toughest categories at state, so to win that was a huge accomplishment for our team.
Last week, the team was joined by cheer teams from Chief Moses and Frontier Middle Schools, along with the kids from Dance FX for a free performance and a chance for the high school team to show off their 2.5-minute routine that will be performed at the national competition. The Moses Lake team is made up of mostly juniors and seniors, and they'll need that experience at nationals.
At the national level, the co-ed category is really, really intense. So we're just going down there. We're going to do our best. We're just going to try to hit our routine and see how we end up. So hopefully, maybe we'll make finals. I don't know. That's probably a lofty goal.
The Moses Lake High School co-ed team will compete against more than 30 teams from across the country. The national competition is held February 11th and 12th at the Walt Disney World Resort. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. 2 men have been charged in connection to a January 12th drive-by shooting near Soap Lake. Prosecutors charged Christian Bustos, a 21-year-old Soap Lake man, and Julian Latimer, a 26-year-old Seattle man, with 2 counts of assault in the first degree and drive-by shooting. Bustos was arrested Friday in the 200 block of Ephrata Avenue Northwest in Lakeview. Latimer is not in custody. The 2 defendants were reportedly in Latimer's SUV and began chasing the victim's SUV on Road 19 Northwest, where shots were fired. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, the victims claim more shots were fired near Adrian Avenue Northwest before Bustos and Latimer fled. Their vehicle was later located at a home in the 20,400 block of Linden Avenue Northwest. Latimer was taken into custody without incident and later released due to, at the time, conflicting stories from the victims. Bustos had reportedly been picked up and taken to a home in Ephrata before deputies arrived. A spent .40 caliber shell casing was reportedly recovered inside Latimer's vehicle, and bullet fragments were found in one of the front tires on the victim's vehicle. Sheriff's Office surveillance video reportedly shows Bustos put his hands out the window of the SUV twice, both times holding a black object in his hand. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
Oh man, it was horrible. There's cars spinning out everywhere.
Bump into the guardrail, and then pretty soon there were so many packed in there that the whole freeway was gridlocked.
By Monday morning, nearly a dozen cars were still left stranded on State Route 410. The slick roads forced some drivers to give up, and some left their cars on the shoulder or on the ditch overnight.
We decided to turn around and come back and go down the off-ramp. Got a little too far off onto the side of the road. And there we are.
The heavy snow also forced several trees to fall in Pierce County. This crew on East Pioneer Street in Puyallup said they had to hang new wire after a tree fell.
Of course, it could have fallen any other direction in the world, but it wanted to fall on a building.
And Jim Lamb's River Road Animal Hospital's awning got damaged by this massive falling tree. He spent Monday trying to clear the limbs and had to close up shop.
We had an important surgery planned for today, and we have to put it off, which is really sad.
We just helped another couple down there.
And back on SR 410, Julian Huizar hired a tow truck to try and get his SUV out of the mess.
I think he'll be able to do it. He helped 2 people right now get out, so I think we're going to be okay.
Cargo hooks.
But Tim Francis and his son decided to try a rope instead of a truck.
We're going to hook it onto the four-wheeler and just pull it on out.
And after a few spinouts, they got his Prius out of the ditch. How you feeling right now?
Elated. Loading curve.
Do you have any doubt?
Yes, I did for a minute.
From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slakey taking a look at the basin's forecast. Snow for Monday with a high at 37. The lows are going to be pretty chilly in the teens. Tuesday, about 29 during the day. Maybe see some more snow on Wednesday, upwards of 5 inches possible. That turns into ice pellets for Thursday with a high of 36 and a low about 33. Moving into the weekend, though, we're seeing mostly sunny skies and the highs in the mid to upper 30s. The lows are still going to be in the 20s. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slakey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.